It's a mega India Today exclusive news break. Sakshi Malik speaks to India Today ahead of that meeting with Anurag Thakur. Sakshi Malik lists out 3 demands. Speaking exclusively to India Today, Sakshi Malik, the wrestler who's been protesting, says want Brij Bhushan to be arrested. Waiting to hear the government's proposal. Will consult with Khap leaders is what Sakshi Malik has exclusively told India Today, speaking to my colleague Nitin Srivastav. Listen in to Sakshi.
साक्षी, मैं कह रहा था आप लोग को इस मीटिंग से कितनी उम्मीदें हैं और कितना आपको लग रहा है कि ये मैटर सॉल्व हो सकता है?
देखो, वो तो जी जाके पता चलेगा कि हमारी तो डिमांड आपको पता है शुरुआत से है कि गिरफ्तारी होनी चाहिए और फेडरेशन जो है नीट एंड क्लीन जो विचार वही उसके बंदे ना हो। तो हमारी मांग तो शुरुआत से एक ही है। अभी देखते हैं कि आज गवर्नमेंट क्या प्रपोजल रखती है हमारे आगे, और वो प्रपोजल हमें पसंद आया उसके बाद हम अभी जो खाप पंचायत जो हमारे जुड़े हुए संगठन है सारे, उनको दिखाएंगे कि गवर्नमेंट ने ये प्रपोजल दिया है। सब खुले उससे होगा, मीडिया को पता होगा, आम पब्लिक को पता होगा, सभी को पता होगा। जब सब एग्री होंगे, राजी होंगे, तभी हम अपना प्रोटेस्ट जो है खत्म करने की सोचेंगे। यूँ नहीं है कि गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ भी प्रपोजल पकड़ा दिया और हम अपना ही फैसला ले आएंगे आज कि हाँ हमने तो प्रोटेस्ट खत्म कर दिया। ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है। ये तभी खत्म होगा जब सब एग्री होंगे, आम पब्लिक से लेके हमारे सारे समर्थक एग्री होंगे, जब ही प्रोटेस्ट एंड होगा।
अच्छा साक्षी, आप लोग ये भी सोच रहे हो क्या कि इस मीटिंग को मतलब सबके सामने किया जाए ताकि सबको पता लगे?
हाँ, जैसे मीटिंग हमारी है, आगे फिर हम बाहर सारी बातें रखेंगे, मीडिया को सारी बातें रखेंगे, हमारे जो बड़े हैं सब उनके आगे सारी बातें रखेंगे और फिर देखते हैं क्या रहता है आज।
और आपकी
आज हम प्रोटेस्ट खत्म करने जा रहे हैं अपना।
और आपकी डिमांड तो मतलब बेसिक डिमांड तो आपकी वही रहेगी कि ब्रिज भूषण सिंह को अरेस्ट किया जाए और फेयर इलेक्शंस हो। साक्षी, मैं कह रहा था आप लोग को इस मीटिंग से कितनी उम्मीदें हैं और कितना आपको लग रहा है कि ये मैटर सॉल्व हो सकता है?
देखो, वो तो जी जाके पता चलेगा कि
So that is of course my colleague Nitin speaking exclusively to Sakshi Malik. She of course wants to see what the government has to offer, because remember the Sports Minister Anurag Thakur has tweeted out another invitation to wrestlers to come forward and talk with the government. Nitin is joining us over the phone line. Nitin, you've been speaking to the wrestlers. What will be the key demands that they'll approach the government with?
Well, today it's a very important and crucial meeting of sports ministers with the wrestlers, and wrestlers made it clear that they have 3 demands. And first of all, they want Brij Bhushan Singh to be arrested, and secondly, they want fair elections of WFI, and thirdly, they have said that there should be no person from the family of Brij Bhushan Singh in WFI. Speaking to India Today exclusively, Sakshi Malik said that we are going to meet the sports minister, and we are hopeful that a positive proposal should be handed over to us, and we'll see that what exactly will be the outcome of this meeting, and then only we will decide with our the elders. Basically, all the time, in every time, wrestlers have made it clear that whatever action will be taken, it will be taken with the guidance of the Khap panchayats and the other seniors and elders of the wrestlers. So that is why they are hopeful that there will be some kind of solution of this agitation, and until and unless Brij Bhushan Singh is not arrested, there will be no end of this agitation. So that is what Sakshi told India Today exclusively.
Nitin, just hold on. Let's play out that interaction that you had with Sakshi Malik one more time. Listen in to what Sakshi told my colleague Nitin.
साक्षी, मैं कह रहा था आप लोग को इस मीटिंग से कितनी उम्मीदें हैं और कितना आपको लग रहा है कि ये मैटर सॉल्व हो सकता है?
देखो, वो तो जी जाके पता चलेगा कि हमारी तो डिमांड आपको पता है शुरुआत से है कि गिरफ्तारी होनी चाहिए और फेडरेशन जो है नीट एंड क्लीन जो विचार वही उसके बंदे ना हो। तो हमारी मांग तो शुरुआत से एक ही है। अभी देखते हैं कि आज गवर्नमेंट क्या प्रपोजल रखती है हमारे आगे, और वो प्रपोजल हमें पसंद आया उसके बाद हम अभी जो खाप पंचायत जो हमारे जुड़े हुए संगठन है सारे, उनको दिखाएंगे कि गवर्नमेंट ने ये प्रपोजल दिया है। सब खुले उससे होगा, मीडिया को पता होगा, आम पब्लिक को पता होगा, सभी को पता होगा। जब सब एग्री होंगे, राजी होंगे, तभी हम अपना प्रोटेस्ट जो है खत्म करने की सोचेंगे। यूँ नहीं है कि गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ भी प्रपोजल पकड़ा दिया आज कि हाँ हमने तो प्रोटेस्ट खत्म कर दिया। ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है, ये तभी खत्म होगा जब सब एग्री होंगे, आम पब्लिक से लेके हमारे सारे समर्थक एग्री होंगे, जब ही प्रोटेस्ट एंड होगा।
अच्छा साक्षी, आप लोग ये भी सोच रहे हो क्या कि इस मीटिंग को मतलब सबके सामने किया जाए ताकि सबको पता लगे?
हाँ, जैसे मीटिंग हमारी है, आगे फिर हम बाहर सारी बातें रखेंगे, मीडिया को सारी बातें रखेंगे, हमारे जो बड़े हैं सब उनके आगे सारी बातें रखेंगे और फिर देखते हैं क्या रहता है आज।
और आपकी
ये नहीं है कि आज हम प्रोटेस्ट खत्म करने जा रहे हैं अपना।
और आपकी डिमांड तो मतलब बेसिक डिमांड तो आपकी वही रहेगी कि ब्रिज भूषण सिंह को अरेस्ट किया जाए और फेयर इलेक्शंस हो।
So that is what Sakshi Malik told my colleague Nitin Srivastav. Sakshi Malik says that we will see what the proposal of the government is. Our demand is steadfast. We're steadfast on it. Our key demand has always been arrest Brij Bhushan Singh, the WFI chief. They're also likely to seek a cleanup in sports bodies like the wrestling body, also immediate elections to be held to the WFI. So there is a new team in place. Remember, an ad hoc committee is already charting out the course of those elections. We are, of course, tracking those developments very, very closely, especially vis-a-vis those elections that are to be held for the WFI. Remember that the global wrestling body has already put pressure on India to hold those elections immediately within the 45-day deadline, which was set earlier by the ad hoc committee, the oversight committee, which was set up. They have said hold those elections, pending which, if it's not going to happen, then the global wrestling body could suspend the WFI and our athletes could be in fact competing under a neutral flag, which nobody would want. So hence, there is immense pressure on the government. Now the government has extended another olive branch towards the protesting wrestlers. Anurag Thakur, Sports Minister, tweeting out an invitation to the wrestlers to come forward and speak with the government another time. Nitin, anything that you're learning from the Sports Ministry side? What is the Sports Ministry likely to say to the protesting wrestlers at this point of time? Because already what they've been saying in terms of countering these protests is that we've done everything possible. We set up an oversight committee, they heard their complaints, they heard their grievances. We set up an ad hoc committee which is basically looking into the process of holding elections to the WFI. What else could we possibly do? So what is likely that the Sports Ministry will be proposing to the protesting wrestlers?
Well, Pallavi, first of all, remember that when they came back again at Jantar Mantar on the 23rd of April, since then there was no official communication or dialogue between the Sports Ministry and the wrestlers. So this is the very first time when the Sports Minister personally has now extended invitation to all the wrestlers to come up and sit and to discuss all the issues. So that is why this is going to be a very important and crucial meeting. And secondly, the ministry is now thinking to listen all the grievances of the wrestlers and to sort out the issues as soon as possible, because there was a meeting of Amit Shah with the wrestlers, and after that sources are suggesting that there was a call to the Sports Minister to have a meeting and dialogue with the wrestlers, and that is why in the midnight Anurag Thakur, the Minister of Sports, tweeted and said that I'm extending my invitation to all the wrestlers to come and sit and to discuss and try and resolve all the issues. So this is a very important and crucial meeting today, hopefully in the evening, and wrestlers are ready to meet him and they are actually hopeful that issues will be resolved and agitation will be end as soon as possible.